Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Legends and the Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Coming to the plate now, Dee Gordon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Dee Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Dribbled up the line. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Ripped down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Batting third, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And that one just missed outside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 to Martinez. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. The next 3-2. Inside, he misses ball four. Digging in, Matt Olson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Olson, the second out of the opening frame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to second for Bryant. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now batting, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. Now in the box, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Santana looks in. First pitch on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Santana has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the right side. Baez has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Matt Kemp. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be an order here. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Yet another check on first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And he'll try to get back now. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Rizzo has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Drilled down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone. Stepping up now, Ian Happ trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 7th. Ready, here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Irvin Santana, 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Irvin Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. 2-0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Called strike 2. Popped him up. Happ on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Dee Gordon, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Popped high in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. Zobrist on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now. Cain stands at second with 2 gone. Now a late swing and a miss as he was well behind. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. It's a slider that misses below the zone.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Once again, a 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Riding into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Kemp is right there as he takes it for the second out. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Santana comes set. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
That's a ball. 2-1. Late that time for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Olson is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go through.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit well on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Happ is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Looking up is Contreras. Oh, and it hits the top of the video board. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Trey Turner. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So here now is the pitcher, Irvin Santana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Just keeping him float. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's Dee Gordon now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Dee Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the second out. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his arm.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Tapped down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Too high. 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. The 1-1 home. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
On the ground, a second for Bryant. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. digging in to try it again. Ian Happ. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Tommy LaStella will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Here's Javier Bryant. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now. LaStella leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Count still at 1-2. Missed with a slider. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand.
That's an out.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Steve Cishek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Third baseman,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. A wave and a miss.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just a tick behind for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Urban Santana.
Urban Santana.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Justin Wilson.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Dee Gordon. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. On the ground to the left side. A dive by Zobrist, but it's past his outstretched glove, a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
2-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing.
Yeah.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Gordon on at first. Nobody out. He's on the move again from first. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's J.D. Martinez trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's a ball.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else in this.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Olson is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A ball and a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1. Fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Swing and a little tapper. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Ben Zobrist now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brian Gunzing will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A 1-1. Well hit to right, but foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you. You're making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. 1 out. So here's Matt Kemp. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Sweet. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Dunzing, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Pitch just missed.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. A changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first down of the inning. Here's Javier Bryant, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he got him.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
The pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fly ball right down the line and left. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Trying to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
1 and 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Dee Gordon now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Baez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Chad Green enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled his last time through.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs. Third baseman,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at the plate. The 2-1 home is a ball below the zone.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that